What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Fathead Cycles YouTube channel. Today we're working on a beautiful 2017 Road Glide Special, one of Harley's Hard Candy Custom Color Series. It's a beautiful purple color. Today we're going to be putting on these. What are these? This is a Road Glide turn signal. Their dynamic series, the white and amber. We're going to go through the installation. We're going to go through the unboxing. We're going to go through the installation. And I'm going to show you the after of how it looks. We all know how factory turn signals work, so I'm not going to show you those. But let's get some tools out, get this thing opened up, and go from there. Alright, so let's get this opened up, see what's included in the package. Packaged very well. There's the part number for you guys who didn't catch it before. Just rip it and tear it. Instructions. Turn signals. Now you will see, if I get my fingers out of the way, excuse me, that they are labeled right and left, so we need to pay attention to that. It's a nice looking piece. Pre-terminated wiring. Doesn't void your factory warranty because it taps right into the factory wiring. No cutting, no splicing required. Four bolts to put them in. Also some blue Loctite. Excuse me, that's turbo lock. It's Loctite. Alright, so let's get some tools out to get this install started. We're going to need a 3/16 Allen wrench. We're going to need a T25 Torx bit, screwdriver, socket, whatever you have, T27, Phillips head screwdriver, and a pick tool. Let me get those things out of the toolbox, get you guys set up back over at the motorcycle, and we will begin. Alright, just like every other touring install that you have to take the fairing off of, first thing you do is take off the windshield. Get your number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. Loosen the 4 bolts, or 4 screws, excuse me, across the windshield. You do not have to remove them at this time. Pull up on the windshield in the back. Slide it forward. Place it out of the way. Now we need to fully remove the screws that we left behind. And now place your hand up under this top cap, lift straight up, sit it out of the way. See if I can get you guys zoomed in here. Move you over here. Right here on each side of the motorcycle there's a connection for the turn signal wires. Push in on this tab and pull it out on both sides. I tell you what, I really love these new fairings on the 15 and up Road Glides. Installation is far easier than what it was on the 13 and down. There is a bolt hidden behind this speaker grill. So we're going to take our hook tool and we're going to hook on the inside of this speaker grill right there. Gently pry out against those plastic clips and then slide it in. That's what we just defeated. And then put this out of the way. Same thing on the other side. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and remove this Torx 27 fastener. Right here, you're going to see two Torx 25 fasteners. One here at the top and one here at the bottom. We only need to remove the one at the bottom. There she comes. Now we need to remove 3/16 Allen. And that is all the fasteners for this side of the motorcycle. I'm going to finish taking the other side apart and I'll be right back with you guys. The fairing will already be off when I come back. All right, we're over here on the floor. Got the fairing on a nice padded surface. We're going to start with cutting a zip tie right up here at the top to remove factory wiring. Then we're going to pull up one side of these holders, and then at the bottom there's a clip right here. Just pull the wiring out through the clip. I'm going to take a quarter inch Allen. Pull this through. Now you can see the obvious profile difference of these two. The Custom Dynamics piece is going to look a million times nicer. Run your wire back through. Ensure that your gasket is in place. Then we're going to run our wire through the inner portion of this. We're going to discard the factory bolt. We're going to take our supplied bolt from Custom Dynamics with our turbo lock. And then we're going to slide that through and gently, because we can't see what we're doing, start to thread it in. Don't want to get those cross-threaded. Be an expensive mistake. And tighten it down till it's good and snug. Run your wire back through your clip, through your retainers, wow, they give you a lot of wire. We'll just zip tie this in place when we get it over to the bike. So we'll just drop it over the front for now. I'm going to do the other side. We'll get this fairing put back on. Okay, we have the outer fairing ready to go in place. It literally just slides in. What I like to do is put 2 of the Phillips head screws back in place temporarily to locate the fairing, just to hang it on the motorcycle. Then I get my T27 fasteners and I loosely install them into their super secret hole. And then I'm going to get the new screws from Custom Dynamics that have a 5/32 head on them. And I'm going to loosely install them as well. One last screw and then we can cinch this side down. We have to put our T25 back in at the bottom of the fairing. Alright, now I just need to go through and tighten up all the bolts. Fairing's back on, it's tight, all the bolts are tight. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our connection. Make sure you hear that snap. And we're going to tuck this wiring out of the way. And then we're just going to secure this with a zip tie, just like it was in the factory. Flush cuts, trim it off, throw the tail away. Now that everything is on, we're going to take our 2 Phillips head screws that we used to locate everything. Now we're going to bring in our upper dash cap. And you'll see that the upper dash cap has a lip right here. That fits under the inner fairing all the way across. And then there's 2 clips in there. Check them to make sure they're aligned. Gently press it down into place. Put your 4 Phillips head screws just start them into the fairing. Then we'll go put on the windshield. The windshield goes on the exact same as reverse. We're going to start with hooking our front behind the washer. Then just press it down. I like to do the 2 centers first. And then do the outside is next. You see we got fingerprints and smudges and everything else all over the thing. I like to use Adam's detail spray. It's quick, easy, safe on the plastics. Really brings the paint up. Use it on the glass on the headlight. Wipe that windshield on the inside and out. Just give it a gentle wipe over. Flip your microfiber and give it a buff. I use Adams on my personal vehicles. I use it on all of my customers' bikes. I use it on my own personal bike. Great stuff. It's great small business here in America. The last thing that we have to do to make this work is, you guys have probably noticed that I haven't put in any load equalizers or modules or anything of that nature. This bike has a built-in body control module that if you add LED turn signals, it does not require a load equalizer or signal stabilizer. All you have to do, turn your hazards on, turn your bike off, let that sit for 4 to 5 minutes, and the BCM will physically learn that it has LEDs and your flash pattern will be correct. So we're going to do that. Might go get a sandwich. You guys go get a sandwich, and we'll take a look at the finished product. So that's it, guys. There's your finished, installed, final product. From the front, you can see they look very slimline, the way Harley should have designed them. Let's get a function shot. So going down the road, these lights are going to be white all the time, daytime running lights. When you hit your turn signal, whichever way you are turning will turn amber and blink. The other side will remain solid. When you're finished your turn, it goes back to white. So that's it, guys. That is the installation on the CDRGTS15, the slimline LED turn signals from Custom Dynamics for a 2015 to 2017 Road Glide. They also now have an offering for an 06 to a 13. If you have one of those bikes and you're looking for a little bit of a cleaner look, check them out. Where can you get them? You can get them directly from CustomDynamics.com. You can go to your local independent Harley shop, or I'm sorry, your local independent Harley repair facility, not the Harley dealership, but your independent mechanic. Or I now have an Amazon store. Link is below. I'll have them for sale in there. They should be of ample stock. Any questions? Leave them in the comments below. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, guys. Also, comment, like, subscribe, and share. And always, guys, have fun, ride your motorcycle, but above all, be safe. Thanks a lot.